Viendo a la mira, quería un hijo con ganas. Si así como baila chinga, voy a hacer su play en la cama. Ella es la más.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building up. Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position. And alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder, Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from League Two coming up. How do you see this one going?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Kelly. Lovely weight. And a goal! 1-0. And what a fast start they've made to this game. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Cummings. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Hogan. Oh, danger here. It might still be problematic. Well, threat averted. Nice weight on the pass. Can he put it away? And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff. So back underway following the equaliser. Kane Wilson. A creative look about this. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Wilson. Crowley. Is this the moment? Oh, great save! Now sending it in. Well, the move breaks down. Decent idea. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Cummings. Can they fashion a chance? Marvin Ekpiteta. Daniel Crowley. Callum Patterson. On to Wilson. They want another goal. Oh, it's on! And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. This looks interesting. To reduce the arrears. What an important piece of defending. Callum Patterson. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Wilson. Real chance. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Kelly. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Butterfield. An impressive run. Can they create something? Well, they tried to keep the move going.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
So that will do it for the first half. And the visitors know they're going to have to up their game in the second. So back underway, the second half begins. Mellish. Liam Kelly. On to Ekpiteta. Oh, moving it nicely. In position. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Fine pass. Chance still on. Well, is it going to be? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Can they create something from here? Ekpiteta. Crowley. Very effective pass. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. But then the one that goes astray. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Need to get back quickly here. Well, was very keen to make it a double, but it... didn't quite happen.
Yeah, every time he gets near the ball, you sense that danger, don't you?
And the short corner routine. Oh, surely! Oh, good save. Short corner favoured. He might be able to do damage from here. And that's a very effective run. Could play it in. Trying to connect. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Alex Gilby. Crowley. Gilby. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game.
Now, where's the penetration?
Plenty of support here. And just, is this the moment? He opted for placement, but it didn't happen for him. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. That's a good pass. Superbly read and executed. Might be a chance to break. Oh, chance! Perhaps now. Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition. Just 10 minutes to go. Can they set up a chance? Cutting it out. Hogan. It is to be a throw-in. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Nicely timed tackle. Well, the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not going to be an away day that lives long in the memory. Give us your take.
Well, they just never got going. People will point fingers towards the centre-backs and keeper, and to be fair, they've been poor, no doubt about that. But they haven't had much protection. There's been so much space for their opponents to operate in.
Oh, big chance here. Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes.
Well, I have to say, I thought that was in. Great stop.
Oh, disappointing end to that.
Just read the situation so well, didn't they?
Oh, big chance. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, you can be a great attacking team, as we talked about.
We've got some questions for you. No further questions, thank you.
This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Hello, good evening to you wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have in prospect... Oh, it's on! And the keeper getting across to stop it. And over it comes. And he clears the danger. Deflected out for a throw-in. And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre-forward. And those three are key to this team's creativity.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're playing the same shape, really, so it's all about getting control of that central area and which of the wide players has the greatest effect on the game.
Well, a heightened sense of anticipation. I say that because it's his very first game for the club.
Well, first and foremost, he can't make any silly mistakes because all eyes will be on him. But I'm expecting a solid and dependable display from him because he's an excellent goalkeeper who will certainly improve them.
And clears his lines. Ben House. And moving it forward. House. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Leonard. Super pass. Tom Naylor. Butterfield. Genuine chance. Oh, a tremendous block.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
McGrandles. Conor McGrandles. Now with House. Can they open them up? Can he? Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Well, the referee deciding to let the play flow, but now it will be a booking, Stuart.
Well, as soon as the ball went dead, he was always going to book him, and he's absolutely right to do so.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. He's in behind. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Darikwa. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Trailing, but hope in the form of a corner. And he's fired it against the post. Well, a time for composure on the ball. Now the counter-attack looks on.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Good-looking pass. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Leonard. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills.
Yeah, that just changes the point of attack there.
Can they fashion a chance? Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Rico Hackett. Conor McGrandles. Keeper had it covered. Over it comes. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So level pegging here, and it's anyone's guess how it's going to finish. Well, space for them here. Adam Reach. Conor McGrandles. Draper. Can they take the lead?
Yeah, they look such a fluid team at the moment, don't they?
Opportunity to go ahead. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to
Oh,
the...
Stuart, they must score! Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. Draper. On to House. Might be able to set up the chance. Oh, disappointing end to that. Leonard. Butterfield. Can they chisel open the defence? And the decision offside here. Rico Hackett. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
No, me duele el pecho.
Fleck. Duffy in possession. Textbook example of how to cut it out. He could pick out a teammate. Conor McGrandles. into the final 20 minutes. That's a good-looking pass. He's in behind. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Fleck. Duffy. It's with John Fleck. Cummings. We're getting the ball forward. And a chance to whip it in here. In a decent position now. And there it is. Penalty. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball. So penalty, yes. Yellow card, no.
And slotted home. Well, his heart might have been fluttering, but he didn't show it. Goal from the spot.
Just sends him the wrong way there. Very calm penalty.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. So underway again here, and this game is playing with our emotions. 10 minutes left for play. On to Bayliss. Benhouse. Now with Hackett. How can they nudge in front late on here? Distributing it well. Met it cleanly, but unable to steer it away from the goalkeeper. Tom Naylor. Berry.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise.
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. McGrandles. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. Draper. That's a good pass. But the keepers, there's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Well, they do deserve to go through to the next round because of their quality in attacking areas. But they must show great...
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all. Thank you so much.